When fishing deep structure, what do you need to make sure you do before you fish it, if at all possible? Good morning, guys and girls. Cold, cold, cold. January 18. Luke 18. Hey, January 18, Luke 18. Luke 18, 14. Luke 18, 14. I tell you, this is Jesus talking. Everyone who exalts himself will be humbled. Everyone who exalts himself will be humbled. And he who humbles himself will be exalted. That's a pretty cool deal. Fishing's like baseball. It's an extremely humbling sport. Many at the top level of tournament fishing are almost afraid to brag. I know that I am, because it's almost a kiss of death in tournament fishing. You go out there and catch you a big string of fish, and you're standing up there on a stage, and everybody's cheering and clapping, and you're in first place or fourth place or second place or whatever. And they ask you, can you do it again tomorrow? Boy, I tell you, I've seen so many people say, no problem, no problem. I got them found. I got them locked in. I'll be able to go out there. I might even do better tomorrow. Can I tell you, it's almost a kiss of death. I would never, ever, ever, ever do that. It's almost a kiss of death. The Bible implores us to be humble. In today's scripture, Jesus is talking about a sinful tax collector. A sinful tax collector. I think a lot of us would agree that pretty much all tax collectors are sinful. But in Jesus' day, the tax collector taxed people, and he pretty much charged them whatever he wanted to charge. And so a lot of times he would charge double or triple the amount of tax that he really should be charging, and then he'd keep the excess money for himself. So they were thieves, is what they were. A sinful tax collector, but listen to this, who is justified by humbling himself before God. God, Jesus himself, justified this tax collector because he humbled himself. We humble ourselves by how we speak. We humble ourselves by how we act. But mostly we do this before God by who or what we put our trust in. So whomever we trust, whatever we trust, that's how we show God how humble we are. Are we placing ourselves before God? Now, I know most all of us would say, oh, Lord, no, I'd never, ever place myself before God. But how many things and how many times do we try to accomplish things without including God in it? How many times do we try to solve our own problems without praying? How many times do we start a project without asking God's advice? We put ourselves before God when we're doing that. How about our money? How about our job, our fame, our accomplishments? How many times do we put those before God? We know that God is a jealous God. He allows no other God. He tells us over and over in the Bible, I am a jealous God. He allows no other God, but he exalts those who will put him first. You've heard me say it many, many times, and I'll say it as long as I can breathe. Honor God in everything you do. Place him first in your life. Everything else gets real easy. Gets real easy. Here's the big deal. Take this one to the bank. When God exalts, we live in his favor. We live in his blessings. We live in God's protection. I like that deal. All I got to do is put God first in my life, and God will exalt. He'll exalt, and I'll live in his favor. I'll take that deal every time. Our tip for today, before fishing deep structure, it's best to see the fish. And with today's electronics, fish finders, and AquaView cameras, we absolutely can. So, before fishing deep water, if you can see those fish on those live scopes or drop an AquaView camera down in there, that will give you a lot greater success. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. I got to get inside and warm up. I'm just shaking all over. Remember, I sure do.